On this very rainy Wednesday evening at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium in Manila, two teams eager to win a new collide in our second game tonight. Titan Ultra lost to Macau after a major triumph versus TNT Tropang 5G. San Miguel, on the other hand, wants to bounce back after that first loss against pace-setting NLEX. So there's more than enough motivation for both of these teams to start winning again for both Titan and San Miguel. Reset and restart. Why not? Hello everybody. Para kami nag-usap ni Dominic. Uy! At,
ang ganda.
Parang di ba? Okay, Dom.
Twins lang.
Important game for both these teams because there are some teams that are setting the pace like NLEX, for example.
Oh, for sure. Itong NLEX, especially sa grupo nila. Itong NLEX Road Warriors at 4-0 right now. And San Miguel 3-1. Nagkailan nga sa pagkatalo. Pero itong Titan at 1-4. Both teams needing to bounce back into the winning ways. Kasi nga, itong pinag-uusapan natin, dalawang dito sa ating komperensyang ito, each team will play each other twice in their group. Pero ito, last game, ito na. Itong San Miguel Beermen, after a 3-0 start, natalo dito sa NLEX Road Warriors. And, you know, the NLEX Road Warriors really dominated them. Kitang-kita mo naman. 35% from that three-point area, 37 attempts. San Miguel only 23, rebounding 52-46. Ito yung second chance points. That is just a big disparity, especially for a team like the San Miguel Beermen. And then, not stopping the fast break, allowing 23 fast break points. That San Miguel obviously not on point in that ball game.
Sabi ni Leo Ostre, buti na lang hindi ako pinatatayo rito ngayon dahil dito sa kinamot sa akin. Itong si King Bears previous game against NLEX, may tira pa ito half court bago matapos ang first half. Baga matangpak na sila at that point, ano ha? Meron siyang malaking 4. Pero ikaw, basa mo rito, ayun yung 4 na sinasabi natin.
Well, George King, makikita mo talaga, he enjoys playing for the San Miguel Beermen. You can see the energy. You can see that he's really giving his best. 31 points, 9 of 16 from the field, 8 rebounds, pero eto, 9 turnovers. That's something that he needs to work on. He averages about 6 turnovers a ball game, and that is something that needs to be drastically na mabawasan. Makalahati niyan, 3 turnovers a ball game, 3-4 maximum para dito kay George King. Pero kita mo, he's a good fit para dito sa San Miguel Beermen. Yung energy niya, yung nagagawa niya sa labas, yung lahat ng pinapakita niya doon, bawasan lang ang mga turnovers and be able to help his teammates get better as well.
Nakakatawa itong mga ito. Parang lahat nagsesenyasan ng gano'n, ano? Parang
tingin kayo dito!
Parang ngayon lang kami lumabas sa TV. Go, Eileen!
Sir Seven Do, magandang gabi sa inyo. With the way things played out in their last game, ang baon na aral na gusto ni Coach Peter Martin coming from their team in their last outing is knowing how to come back from a deficit. Ika nga niya, kailangan marunong kaming matambakan, hindi pwede yung nagkakanya-kanya kami, and we need to acknowledge that we can't just abandon the system because we need to know that we can generate good shots if especially we utilize Junmar Fajardo to our advantage. Kaya naman palit starter sila, fielding in 3 bigs today in an attempt to slow down the game. As Coach Peter says, nadali kami sa fast break points with NLEX leading 23-12 in their last game. And with Titan being a close third with 21 fast break points on the average, we need to intentionally slow down the game. Lalo na at game time decision si CJ Perez due to a partial tear in his groin na gusto niyang ipilit ilaro despite the advice from PT Edward not to. Now let's head on over to our Coliseum announcer for us to meet our starting lineup.
Now meet the starters first for the San Miguel Beermen. Point guard from Alcala, Pangasinan, number 7, Jarek Ahanmisi. Shooting guard from Santiago, Ilocos Sur, number 13, Marshall Listener. Small forward is the Beermen's reinforcement, number 94, George King. Power forward from Tabaco City, Albay, number 91, Rodney Brodial. And at center from Pinabungahan, Cebu, number 15, Junmar Fajardo. Coaching the Beermen is Leo Austria. It is now time to meet the starters for the Titan Ultra Giant RISERS. Point guard from Santa Cruz, Manila, number 3, Fran Yu. Shooting guard from San Miguel, Manila, number 7, Jeric Balanza. Small forward from Bacolor, Pampanga, number 24, Joshua Munzon. Power forward is the Giant RISERS reinforcement, number 32, Terrell Brown. And at center from Lawak in Ilocos Norte, number 9, Pau Habilionar. Coaching the Giant RISERS is Renzi Bahar. Game officials are being Oliva, Janine Nicandro.
Oliva, Nicandro, Pipinosa, and Mira are the 4 with the whistles here tonight. Alam mo kanina, sinisintensya ako ng overtime in first game. Ayaw. Parang
pero kung siguro kung tayo yun at kagabi.
Wala yun, tapos yun.
Yung kagabi, diba?
Kasi nung isang araw sa Antipolo, kami ni Jolly, Terra Firma at saka nanalo ang Terra Firma sa overtime.
So maganda rin ang combo nyo.
Actually, hinahanap ka ng mga tao. Bakit yan ang partner? Underway, Janine Nicandro puts the ball into the air and we are underway.
Basta balikan natin yung report kanina ni Eileen. Diba? Sinasabi niya, purposely slowing down itong basketball game, itong San Miguel. Bakit? Junmar Fajardo, obviously is most effective when you're able to set him up down low. Makakuha ka ng punto siya, especially against a team like Titan na wala masyadong malalaki.
Nagulat ako sa stats. Parang 9 points lang ang average niya. No?
Yes. Makita mo, he's still coming back from that injury. Kinakonti-konti siya, but as the games progress, dumadami na minuto itong si Junmar Fajardo. Very important to be able to take control of the pace of this ball game. Kaya nga, 3 big ginawa niya in Brodial, Junmar, and George King. But malaking bagay. Oh, what a steal. Great anticipation by Munzon. Munzon is really good at that.
Yun yung tinalo ng Terra Firma, TNT, nung araw ngayon. Tikit na tikit yung laban ng Gatula. Uy, puro fast break.
Dalawang turnover, dalawang fast break. Not the start that you want if you're San Miguel.
Messi yan. Hindi maayos. They'll try to recalibrate. They go to the corner. Marshall. Well, what better way to get an ATM 3 then go to Marshall Lasso. They're the all-time leader in 3 points.
Pinandal siya all the way to that baseline. Alam niya, meron siyang kick-out pass kay Marshall sa court. Oh, another layup by Fran Yu.
Alam mo, hindi ka lulusutan ni Yu eh. Bigla na lang
he's so quick and shifty.
Marshall with his version on the other end. Kagtawin yung mga coaches. Bakit luluwag ng depensa?
Kaya nga. Well, alam naman natin. Itong dalawang komponan na to,
bilisan natin magsalita. Shoot ng mga to eh.
Itong dalawang komponan, they prefer to win it on the offense.
Yeah.
Alam naman natin yung mga itong mga komponan. Defense really is their strong point. However, itong San Miguel, That's why they win championships, largely because of the offensive power that they have. Ito namang Titan is really a team that they know that they're trying to maximize and sinusubukan nilang unahan yung mga kalaban.
Actually, may chance sila nung laban sa Macau. There's an outside easy delivery. They had a chance to win that game, actually. Natalo lang sila sa dulo eh.
Pero 132 points yung binigay mo eh. Mabigat doon.
Back-to-back na yung panalo ng Macau.
Oo.
In the meantime,
From behind victory yung kanina.
15 yata yung lamang. Defense of the game is brought to you by Pioneer. Elasticine, Selyado ang bubong, anumang panahon. Yan ang kailangan nyo, ha. Alam mo, kasi pag hindi umuulan, hindi nyo alam, may butas.
Tama, napaka-importante yan. Pati doon sa opisina ko eh.
Bakit? Umutulo ba?
Oo eh, dahil yung kapitbahay, parado yung mga alulod eh. So, nagpa-flow papunta doon sa amin. Yung pala meron yung tulo.
Kung sing maguwang kasama mo ngayon, matutuwa yung sinabi mo yung alulod. Tuntua sa'yo yun. Kasabi, te-text ka na naman. Kanino
Naiintindihan niya kaya yun?
Oo naman.
Yung alulod?
Oo, laking kalookan yan eh. In the meantime, runner. Ayaw. Follow up. Malakas. Rebound. Ito yung malalaki na San Miguel. Kinangay. Marshall is ahead. He slows down. What is he going to do? Brondell back to Marshall.
That's really good. Two-man ball game there between Brondell and Marshall Lassiter. Dali ng basketball eh.
Unang 7 points. 7 of the 14. Outside attempt by you. Way off. Missed everything.
He's been taking majority of the attempts para dito sa Titan.
Lassiter's dribble too wide. Picked up by you. Here's Munzon. Munzon being pounded, knowing by King. Munzon pulls up. Too strong, hits the back rim. Rebound, taken away by Brondell.
Seven ang maganda dito kay Habil na ang matindi magbigay ng screen. And he's really fighting for those offensive rebounds.
Malaking, hindi siya nasisilong o natatakot makipagbanggaan, makipagpalitan mo pa kay June Mark. Makarno! He fires up a three, and San Miguel jumps out in front by a 17-9. Here's another look at that three. Boom. And we'll be back, and most likely there's going to be a report when we return.
Wala sumuso eh. The transition, anong gagawin na sa shooter? Patitirahin lang natin.
Daily fantasy.
Nagbabalik tayo dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium para sa tapatang San Miguel at Titan. Nangunguna ang San Miguel 17-9. Pagkatapos nila mag-enjoy noong first half of their last game, scoring 67 points, agad daw nabaliktad ang kanilang tadhana from the third quarter as they allowed Macau to score 44 points. Ika nga ni Coach Renzi Bahar of Titan, tumigil kaming magpursige, making stops on defense and being complacent that our shots will still fall. Lesson learned na ito para sa kanila, emphasizing that looking ahead, they need to recreate the 31 fast break points they were able to force against Macau. Dahil sabi nga ni Coach Renzi, nagawa na naming matalo noong SMB noong March. Or rather, nagawa na nilang matalo ang SMB noong March. Dadaan lang daw sila sa butas ng karayom, pero kung makadepensa at makatakbo sila, magiging pabor ang laro sa kanila. Balik sa inyo.
Malamang Aileen at saka si Munzon missing a free throw.
Hardworking ni Aileen, grabe.
Ang babaeng walang pahinga.
Oo eh. Pero naman hindi nawawala, hindi nagpapahinga sa kanya. Yung ngiti.
Pag hindi na kumiti yan, ayoko na dyan. Ang tawag dito, yung timeout na naabutan natin dulo yung sigaw ni Renzi Barras. Marcia drills in another tray. Papanoorin na lang natin tumitira.
Especially against San Miguel.
Yeah, now, all those weapons.
Yes.
Some changes have been made. Omega is in the game, number 4. How's it pronounced?
Sahonya.
Sahonya. Kala ko Japanese na Okay, here's Sahonya. Rebound, Rondial.
Makikita mo yung flow ng offense ng San Miguel. Very comfortable already.
Parang ang dali ng basketball, pero nasa Brown takes it away from the baseline.
Yung simula ng laro, nung lumabang itong Titan, dahil dun sa mga turnover nitong San Miguel. Pero nung San Miguel did not turn the ball over anymore, they started moving that basketball, getting the assist, lumabang na sila. Sahonya knocking down that three-point shot.
Sahonya with a delivery from afar. The count is 20-14. Bilis ng production, taas ng shooting ng dalawang kupunan.
Sahonya is actually the second highest scoring local para dito sa Titan with 11 points a ball game.
And he has not missed a free throw. Kala mo dami, no? 3 of 3.
Pero kahit na.
Substitution for the Giant Racers,
Roy Sumang. Kailangan nila na opensa. Kailangan din nila ng konting energy. Alam mo, San Miguel, para talunin mo, aside from defense, the obvious, energy.
Yes.
Kasusuko. Oh, naku.
Kinakailangan. Di ba, pag malakas ang kalaban mo, kailangan you have to put in even more effort.
Oh,
right? Because tatalunin ka nung nung skill nila, nung talent nila.
Sheer firepower.
Yep.
In the meantime, Munzon. Dami layup pa.
That's going to be definitely concerning para dito sa San Miguel. We've seen a number of layups by Franyu and then Munzon as well.
Peter Martin is still standing at this, their acting
Kausap ko siya kanina.
Sino?
Si Peter, Don Pedro. Sabi naman ni Don Pedro, he's really just they're allowing Coach Leo to be able to recuperate. It's good to see Coach Leo back.
Hindi yan parang lagnat na babalik ka lang. Rondial is half a step ahead and down. Antigram, tapos na plastic. Diba?
And at saka, alam mo, mabuti nga na agapan. Diba? Nagba-basketball ba yun si Coach Leo?
Sila nila assistant coach Dayon.
Sa kinukwento nga sa akin ni Coach Dayon kanina, pag sinasub daw niya si Coach Leo, nagagalit na si Coach Leo. Hindi na mapagod eh. Pero yun pala, buti na lang naagapan talaga nakakita.
Never know.
Yeah.
Diba? So in the meantime, the rebound claimed by Junmar Fajardo. Lassiter brings it up right back. 10 point lead by San Miguel.
So going back to Coach Peter Martin, next man up lang yung dating din, diba? Him helping out as the coach, head coach. And he's won 3 of 4. So, diba, ang ganda rin ng kanyang batting average if you look at it.
And Sumang confidently shooting and scoring from the corner.
And I really like nung nanalo sila against Converge, which I covered. At tinanong, ano bang ginawa niyo na kaya kayo nanalo? Sabi, to be honest, I don't know. Because he let the players.
Galing ng NLEX, tinakbuhan talaga sila.
Correct.
Young legs ang ginamit ni Jamie Alapag doon. Uy, separation. Yes.
Nakabalik
Scores
si Honya.
again. Ilan na yan?
Nisi with 12.
12 of 28. Do the math, no? Why don't they make a song like that? Do the math. Nasundot. Brown whirling around Brundial. Hooks it outside. Open shot. Up and in. Omega with a shot that dribbles on the rim. The Beermen utilize the timeout. They're up by 7, 3:52 to go.
This is not the problem. It's too easy for the score. We got 2 problems on the other side. Turnovers, number 1. Number 2, the top ball screen. Now you're there right now. You go higher. Go get Munzon muna. Kunin mo muna si Munzon, ha? You get Munzon first. If he's high, you stay high. Hit him. Get back right away. What's it, George? Sino ba nasa loob? Desay mo na. Getting Munzon first. Okay, so I got number 4. Yeah.
That's the tail end of Peter Martin's huddle. Jeric and Misi against NLEX. Not too many
Not
points.
good, not good. 2 points, 1
But-
of 9 from the
but
field. 6
tonight-
rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals.
But
Pero
tonight-
ngayon, 12 na para dito kay Misi.
Well, the coaches talk to them in the day after the game, ha?
Tsaka kasi 5 of 5 si Misi.
Ayun.
Hindi pa nagbimintis.
Yan, 2 of the, ayun, no? Yan ang breakdown.
5 of 5. Coming from a 1 of 9.
Sabi ni Jerry, ano yan? Hernandez is in the game. That is Paulo Hernandez. Rondial, King, Tautua, and Rondial. Here's Mo. Big guy on the move. Thought about shooting. Rondial considering it. Back to Mo. Shot clock at 1. He gets his own miss. He will miss again. And what is the call? There's a foul.
There's a foul.
Kabilyonar ba? Omega.
Mukhang kay Omega.
Foul number 23, Mark Omega.
Very big person. Actually, itong Titan, living up to their name. Giants.
Yes. Really a tough job
Alin?
for Coach Renzi Bahar, right? To be able to whip this team into fighting form every game,
Yeah.
right?
Which we see in Jimmy Alapag, Charles Chu, Yang Yao. Some teams that, they're turning a page, actually. That's the way to put it. I won't say they're overachieving.
Yes.
They're just simply turning a page,
At saka kanya-kanyang sitwasyon, right?
Yeah.
Team, the chemistry, all these things going around. Lahat yan kailangan isipin ng coach.
Trollano, who tried to bring his team back into the game against NLEX. Nabanggit ni Jimmy Alapag yan nung press conference niya. Buti na-survive nila si Don. Hernandez is now watching Suma. Brown wants it. Tautua sticks to him outside the Suma. Here's Munzon. He will drive very hard and get it to roll in.
8 points already for Joshua Munzon. That's the one thing about Joshua Munzon. Doesn't matter if they're up, they're down, or it's a tight ball game. His aggressiveness, his read is still the same.
Average of 14 points per ball game. 66% from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Yun ang kailangan improve niya. Free throws niya. Going into this game, 22 of 10 to 3. Yung free throws practice yan ito.
Yes. 67% from the free throw line. You can say it's not bad, but it's also not good. Dapat nasa mga 80%
Lalo
yan.
na si Munzon, who will always be fouled again. And he'll get his opportunities. Into the deep corner. Drive. Oh, Marabu!
Wow. Sahonia just being aggressive and really a good conference for him.
Mahilo sana ang play-by-play ng up and under and over and down. Ball away. King. No. Brown battling. Here come the Titan Ultra. Ay, 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 ay.
Sumang and Munzon.
In the meantime, play of the half brought to you by Sportsbet. Ano nangyari kay Roy doon? Akala ko natapik ko na. Junicio is in the game. This is Aris Junicio, who used to play for Magnolia.
Yes, for a long time.
A very long time. It's a good three-point shot. King from long distance. He loved that board. He loved that board.
Tsaka he never shies away. Maganda dito kay King. Yung energy niya. And you can see it in his eyes. Yung focus.
Oh, good contact. Sahonia with his own version of the 4. And that's 9 points for Sahonia. Papakilala siya sa audience. Eto si King. He was a Blackwater to dati.
Yes.
And he loved shooting that 3 and that 4 rather. As here's Hernandez.
Oh, good pass.
Man, Somehow Tontoa can't finish, however. And the rebound taken away by Junicio. Sumang into the front court. Lets it fly. Misses everything.
A little bit early that time.
Gusto niyang bumawi doon sa turnover kanina. Oy! Oy! Iniwan.
Si Trollano, parang pag pinapon, diba? Parang hindi ganun kabilis, but he's quick. The way he reacts and cuts those, those angles.
Saka gusto ko siya coming off the bench. Diba? In another team, he'll probably be a starter, but for San Miguel, he's valuable as a fire plug, firecracker from the bench.
Hindi kasi nagdi-dip yung performance. Ito, kala mo nawala na eh.
Peter Martin is talking to Leo Ostre. Dati sa likod lang si Leo, ngayon nasa bench na.
Unti-unting bumabalik. Diba?
Sabi ni George Gallant at ni Ato Agustin, huwag na tayo.
Hahawakan sa tubo.
Hahawakan ka namin. Lupit ng mga gwardiya niyan, Gallant at saka Agustin.
No, atom bomb. MVP din yan.
Oo naman.
Si George Gallant, MVP din yan.
Sagot. Gusto ko pag inaasar nga si Anthony Sontay. Alam mo to? Wala to! Si Anthony tawa ng tawa.
Ang maganda dito kay Coach George.
Yeah.
Alam mo, mayabang siya eh. Mayabang talaga.
May
pero nakakatuwa. Nakakatawa yung yabang niya.
Hindi ka maasar. Hindi ka
may inis eh.
Nice drive by Tontoa now increases the lead to 7 after he scored his second field goal.
Wow, this is almost a 40-point quarter for San Miguel. If you're Titan, you've scored 31, but you don't want to give yung rhythm dito sa San Miguel.
Suma, another turnover. Hernandez, breakaway, blocked in the air by Suma.
Great recovery by Sumang there.
Brown will get a rest here. Here's another look at Sumang's catch-up there.
They had the numbers, but Hernandez decided he wanted to go all the way.
Bago matapos ang kwarta, gagawa ko 2 points, sabi niya, inahuli. King, foul being given up that time by Amores.
Good communication there between the coaching staff and him.
Actually, lahat ng players may senyas, may foul to give. May isa pa, no? Trollano, ayan. Pag umikot, parang turumpo eh.
Saka grabing separation after niya. Hindi na makakabalik eh.
Parang turumpo talaga. May hiwalay doon sa tali. 38-31. Pito ang lamang ng Beermen.
lang namin ituloy yung pagtakbo namin, running game, and then yung ginagawa namin na passing, yun yung malaking bagay sa amin, nakapag-contribute lahat. And then yung siguro pag-finish ng game, kailangan naming maayos pa dahil kahalos karamihan ng talo namin puro end game din. Yung iba talagang defense din, yan pala. Number 1 is yung team defense.
We welcome you to the second quarter of action. San Miguel is with a 7-point lead. Their biggest lead stood at 10 earlier.
Speaking of 10 assists for San Miguel in that first quarter.
Ang daming maluwag na sequences na butas, porous yung depensa ng Titan. No?
18 seconds on the shot.
San Miguel shooting 75% from the field in that first quarter. Pero itong Titan, not bad at 50%.
Oh, walang magmintis. Bagal nga natin magsalita kanina. Shoot and shoot lahat. Hernandez is staying on. Jericho Cruz, by the way, is already on the floor. Here's a corner shot. Look at this. No. Trollano hits the target again. Trollano now with 5.
Rather, balikan natin yun. 68% for San Miguel in the first quarter.
Trollano averaging 13.8 points per ball game. Outside of 10. Someone misses. Offline. Junmar looks for a guard. Here's Jericho Cruz. Sabi niya, bakit ganun din kalaki ang balikat ni Sahonia? And Trollano now with 7 markers.
One statistic na lamang itong Titan Giant Closer RISERS, yung bench points. 14 of their 31 points coming from the bench. And madami doon dito kay Brian Sahonia, who had 9.
Juan Pesamal, who used to play for San Miguel, has been inserted into the Titan lineup. Trollano is 10 of 13 from the free throw line for just under 77%. Nakausap ko siya long time ago, sabi niya. Sabi ko, ikaw, walang problema. Starter or off the bench. Pareho naman ang minutes.
Tama.
He probably plays more minutes than most of the starters.
Hindi naman, it's not about who starts. It's really about who
who's
gets
needed.
the minutes.
Who's needed at the moment.
Tsaka kung sino nagtatapos ng laro.
Muntik mawala ang bola. Ang tira ni Brown, tinangay ni Hernandez.
Si Brown, 2 points pa lang.
Ilang attempts? Parang mga 6 na. No?
Oo, may mga malalapit na hindi
Look at this. Trollano now with 9 as he is unmarked.
4 by Micah dito kay Brown.
I trust you.
I don't trust myself.
We are in a bad place if you don't trust yourself, my friend. I trust you and you don't trust yourself. We are in a very bad place. Pesomal launches, misses badly. Here's a high lob pass. Good cut by Jericho. Look at those shoulders.
Alam mo, pag si Jericho Cruz and Don Trollano magkasama sa floor, grabe yung mga gwardiya. Ang lalakas!
Parang ano, no? Yun, ang assignment mo si Jericho, si Trollano.
Halos pareho lang eh.
Mag-isip-isip ka, magdasal-dasal ka. Baliwala yung depensa, kinakain lang niya yun. Uy, si Dionisio ng warning. Translation, talking too much.
Titan has not scored yet in this second quarter, kaya napatawag ng timeout itong si Coach Renzi Bahar.
At saka lang na lamang, 18 na. Balik kami pagkatapos ito.
Yeah. Now, you make that shot. T, you need to take the shot. Okay? Paulo. Ebon. Aris. T. Dali mo na bola rito, Fran. Okay, Cruz. Big. Ball. Staggered screen. Okay, Aris.
You were beginning to talk about Don Trollano.
Trollano in that previous game against the NLEX Road Warriors, 16 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 rebounds. Alam mo itong si Trollano, very consistent for the San Miguel Beermen. Like you said, galing man, mag-start man siya, but bibihira mag-start yan, but coming off the bench, that firepower. Look at that, off the bench in 5 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 6 from the field.
Yu is back in. He was a starter for Titan. Titan has yet to score, as Dom pointed out. The lead is already at 18. Hernandez spearheads the attack. Touch passing by the Beermen. However, nobody catching the basketball. Cruz diving for it. And here's Hernandez. He's open. Goes to Junmar. Junmar doesn't get the ball. Ano sabi niya? Tira mo na. Yan yung learning how to play with these guys.
Yes.
Kasi kung iba yan, tinira na eh.
Well, 2 guys from Titan stopped there. You complaining that he got hit by Jericho Cruz.
Nung diving, ano?
Oo.
Kanina nasa taas yung ibang referee. Hindi ko matiis eh. After the review, lahat kayong matatakaw. They're required to watch the first game, I think. Eh, no?
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be an official review of the next game.
Okay, referees Oliva, Nicandro will head over to where Joey Guanyu is seated, and they will check on that last sequence. There they are. Former veteran referee Noel Kilingen is now part of the technical crew.
Wanting to see kung meron bang tama dito kay Fran Yu.
Sabi niya parang expression in Nadyanin eh, wala.
Well, kaya titignan yung iba-ibang angulo.
Yeah, syempre.
Para masigurado.
Dive! Oh, si Yu, well, if you reverse the angle, baka makita yung sinasabi yung ginawa ni Jericho. Eto, baka sakali may dive. Kataas yung kamay eh.
Nakaangat yung kanang kamay nitong si Jericho Cruz.
Sa pansilip.
Yan nasa may bandang mga nitong si Fran Yu. Ito yung pag-ikot niyang when he's trying to go for that, and look kung saan pupunta yung bola.
Ito ho, isa pang angulo. At most, unsportsmanlike, no? At most.
That right hand kay Jericho Cruz. Sa may bandang kaliwang panga.
Ladies and gentlemen, upon review, there was an unsportsmanlike foul on number 39, Jericho Cruz. That's the second personal foul. First team foul for the Beermen.
Second foul on Cruz. He stays on the court under the FIBA aegis. It's all these complaining, excessive fouls.
It all lands under the unsportsmanlike.
Category 1, Category 2.
And kailangan mag-ingat ni Jericho kasi kahit ma-technical man lang siya, out of the playing court.
Okay.
Needs to be careful. So yung mga continuous complaining, mga ganyan, kailangan maiwasan yan. And we know how fiery Jericho Cruz is.
San Miguel will get to keep the basketball because they already won possession. In the meantime, receiving it is Trollano. Junmar is asking for it. Wow, look at the size difference. Oh,
2 points pa lang si Junmar Fajardo.
Wow.
That's only his second.
You and I didn't see the shot clock.
Yep.
At least may kadamay ako.
Well, 16-point lead. And Titan already has given up 49 points in what? less than 15
And
minutes of action.
they just scored 2. Let's go to Eileen.
Sir, 7 Dom still scoreless after 2 minutes and 12 seconds of play in the second quarter. Hindi na natiis ni Coach Renzi Bahar at nagpatawag siya ng timeout, wanting to address their concerns on offense. Ika nga niya maganda ang ating simula shooting 50% from the field, pero hindi natin ito matuloy. Kaya naman ang hinihingi niya is kailangan daw nila puntahan ang high percentage shot and set better running screens. Balik sa inyo.
And do a lot more in their game, ano?
Yes.
In different aspects.
Hindi ka pwede makipagpalitan talaga ng basket sa San Miguel. That's too much firepower. Need to be able to at least slow them down, make it difficult for them.
Here's a Villunar top of the field. Ended up open on that pick and roll.
3-point shot for Villunar. They're hoping that that will start some sort of momentum for them. Pero depends naman ang kinakailangan. You need to be able to make a stop.
Just 5 points by the Giant Risers here in the quarter, compared to San Miguel that has already scored 11. This will not work. Junmar taps it to nobody. To nobody in particular. Sino itong pumapasok? Si King. Ang daming tinanggal na damit.
Oo nga eh.
Isa pa.
Meron pa isa pa.
Meron pa isa pa.
Sinisigurado niya mainit pa rin siya eh.
Akala ko giniginaw dito. Mercado, giniginaw.
Medyo malamig sa labas. Ulan eh. Temperature is lower today.
Napaka-unpredictable ng weather lately.
Yes.
So, yung mga kotse mo, may advantage na naman.
Meron.
Matataas yung kotse.
Oh, wide open.
Wide open. Pero tumalbog sa back rim. Sinalo ni Brown.
Offensive rebound.
You, back to Brown. Now Dua trying to keep in step. Corner flip. Yes.
That's back-to-back threes for Villunar.
Big guy knows how to shoot. Lead is 10. Here's Jericho trying to make a decision of what to do. Bobs it high. Tautua can't hang on to it. That's a tall lineup for San Miguel.
Yes.
Sabay si Junmar, Tautua at si King.
Yeah, yun yung sinabi nila kanina, di ba? And they want to go big, try to slow things down, and really maximize their strength inside.
They're not getting... Wow, that's where you miss Chris Rossi, who knows how to make that entry pass to Junmar.
Yep. Tsaka talagang hinahanap ni Chris Rossi Junmar. The others are thinking also that they're gonna shoot. Si Chris Ross, ang una niyang tinitignan lang 80% of the time, let me get the ball to Junmar.
Joshua Munzon squeezes through the traffic and found a side street to score.
Alam mo, hindi madadali yung mga tira ng Joshua Munzon.
No, they're not.
He's weaving through that defense and then splitting that gap.
Titan with a 10-0 run here. Another long pass that's too hard to field. Villunar claiming.
He's been doing a good job.
Yeah.
Scoring and defending.
Nagkakalitan ni Joey Guanyo.
Pero nakasmile naman siya pagkatapos.
Oo naman. Angal ka nang angal. Para na sabi ni Joey. Ponyo na nga bola. Here's Brown. Brown trying to decide on what to do. Ano tawag? May foul yata.
A foul. Holding onto his shoulder. Pero itong si Brown, still only with 2 points.
49-41. Medyo uminit na ang offense ng Ultra.
0-4 from the field so far.
Sino si Brown?
Oh.
Blocked by Junmar.
Ang puntos niya, free throw.
King accelerates behind the back dribble. Goes all the way in. First basket by San Miguel in a long while. Here's Brown. Fires top of the key. Drains it.
There you go.
That three-pointer cuts down the lead to 7 with 5:55 to go. Watch this. That's the block. And another view of it. We slide to a timeout.
We have success with going to Junmar in the post. Let's not make it, not give them a chance to run. Go three. Do a better job there. Don't give them only one.
Composition score Beermen. Rodney Rodel for Moles Arzua, Marshall Nestor for Don Trollano, Kevin Alisi for Vertical Blues.
Let's check on what Junmar did against NLEX. Normally not bad.
Yeah. 15.6 rebounds, 2 blocks, 6 of 7 from the field. Pero yun nga, yung turnover din for Junmar Fajardo. We all know that Junmar Fajardo slowly getting back into fighting for it.
The entire San Miguel team was shell-shocked by NLEX. NLEX on a 4-0 clip.
With their new coach, Jimmy Alabag.
Yeah.
Ganda yun, diba? Dami ng experience and ang ituturo na nadadala. Natutunan niya sa NBA na now here, sharing it with the guys in the PBA.
Mrs. launch yung 3-point country. No
5-5 yan kanina.
Yeah.
First miss.
Ang lamang 7. 5:24 to go.
In the last, 3 minutes?
Oh.
13-2 run itong Titan.
Avillonar with a miss from top of the key. And San Miguel, yan ang nasabi ni Eileen, they'll try to walk it up. Outside the Lassiter is back in the game, tries to shake off the defense. Has no angle rebound claim by Avillonar.
He's really doing a good job getting rebounds, defending Junmar, and then knocking down outside shots as well. Stepping on balance.
Yeah. Kuminsan in your haste to launch because you're in the post or in the court, those posts in the corner.
And then, tsaka sinusubukan mo lumayo ng konti dun sa depensa. Spreading that floor.
Creating separation, di ba? Kaso separate, yung linya sabi, I'm still here.
Yes.
Ron Dial fakes a pass, wants to set up Marshall. Hook pass on pick and roll outside to Misi. King will fire without hesitation. Misses his score. Ron Dial can't reach it. And Balanza got to it ahead of everybody. Munzon, yes!
They did not have the numbers. San Miguel had 4 guys down already. But Joshua Munzon, not gun-shy, knocking out that 3.
And he now has brought his team within 4 after being down by as large as 18. Short flip rather by Junmar Fajardo finds its way, gives them some breathing room. Big guy with 4 points.
Munzon already with 13 points.
But he lost the ball. King, Anisi gone. Sayang, sabi ng Titan, nakabuelo tayo. Titan will use 8:30. (55-47).
It's going to be difficult to stop Junmar Fajardo one-on-one. The Titan with that turnover. King finding Hanmisi filling in that lane for that easy layup.
Bukas, wala tayong games Thursday. But on Friday, we got a good pair. Rain or Shine goes up against Magnolia. Meralco faces Barangay Ginebra. That's happening at the Mall of Asia Arena.
Friday and Saturday, nasa MOA tayo.
Yeah, back to shopping, everybody.
Ito yung mga ating team standings. Sabi nga natin kanina, NLEX leading at 4-0 dun sa Group A. San Miguel 3-1. And then Titan.
Top 4 lang, ano? Top 4 lang
Top 4 lang abante. Both Group A and Group B. Mas lamang lang ng isa sa Group A, 7 team. So that means they will play 12 games.
And everybody faces everybody twice.
And then best of 5 ang ating quarterfinals. Yung top 4 in A and top 4 in B will advance. Pero yung A1, diba, yung number 1 sa Group A, kakalabanin niya yung number 4 sa Group B.
Kasi si CJ Perez dancer. Walang dancer ngayong gabi. Siya nagsasayaw sa gitna. Di na, sabi na win lang siya. Munzon trying to bring the entire team on his back. Short pass. Nothing there. Follow-up will work.
Hindi ko alam kung nadulas sa kamay ni Kuntapa yun o yun talaga yung tira niya.
Gusto mo itanong ko?
Alam naman natin si Kuntapa ang forte talaga niyan sa labas. And he's a big guy that shoots from the outside.
Junmar tries to step into the box. Brondial with a floater. No connection. Junmar has hands in it but can't grab it. Here's Yu. Accelerates. Stops. Looks inside. Ball is tap free. San Miguel yanks it away. King to Brondial.
George King, 2 times that he's run the break, has found his teammates open for a layup.
Munzon's dribble is interrupted by the big guys. Libres yan. Easy look short.
That was in and out.
Yeah,
for a
actually,
DC.
initially it looked short, but it had a nice arc to it, rather. Nice drive. Hindi lang pumasok. Munzon reclaimed the offensive rebound.
Nobody getting that rebound for San Miguel.
Brown. Lassiter fakes the pass. San Miguel is running with the 4-on-2. Oh, Munzon with a foul. I love it when Munzon is called for anything and his reaction. It's not always correct, but it's fun to watch. And officially, it's a foul against him, I think.
Well, he was going for the ball.
Oh, no.
Wala rin namang reputasyon nito si Munzon na,
Oo naman.
diba? Na iba.
Hindi naman siya makikipag-wrestling dito sa malalaking tao rito.
Look at the averages of George King. 34.8 points, 9.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Solid numbers for the San Miguel import.
Yung Macau, 2 straight points. Habol lang ginawa nila. Sabi ko, kinakantsawan ko nung time dito all, lumayo na ako. Sabi ko, overtime yan, overtime. Ayaw.
2-4 na sila, di ba?
2-4.
That win.
After 4, initially 4 straight losses, ano?
2, which gets them tied with terra firma. Diba kasi 2-3 yung terra firma, ngayon 2-4 na rin sila.
Terra firma, malaking isda yung nabubuli nila sa Antipolo, no? TNT yun.
Yes.
Grabe si Wami Johnson. Sa harap ng bench ng TNT, tumitira siya ng mga press. Well, today, was the turn of Macau to win against Terra Firma. Munzon drains the train. For 16 points. Ganun lang, oh. And the lead is proved down to 7.
Hindi pa natin nakikita talagang dumidepensa itong dalawang kumpulan.
Hindi pa.
Right? Hindi pa dumidiin sa depensa.
Junmar shopping around. Saan ang foul? Sa kabila, sa pagpasa.
Yep.
Foul on number 10, Kuntapa.
Kay Kuntapa. When he tried to deflect the pass, here's that 3-point delivery by Munzon.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Ball is not loose. Trollano picks it up from the floor. Here's Junmar outside to Don. Don lost control. Lob pass to the waiting arms. Layup coming. Sahonia scores on the lead count. He has 11 points. And we will have a 30 called by Peter Martin.
Laki na nung kalabangan kanina. 18 points na yan.
Yes.
At the beginning of the second quarter, the Titan making their way back. Only down now by 5 points.
Tagal na stuck sa 31 ng Titan. They got going.
And midway through that second quarter, far second quarter, ito na, nakita na itong Titan. Nakita natin those 3-point shots by Javillonar and also him playing good defense and contributing with the energy.
3-game schedule ng Titan. Macau, Tropang 5G, and San Miguel again on August 12.
So they're going to end up with 8 games prior.
Look at the hop. Ninoy, Inares, and Montalban, and then Antipolo.
Well, for Titan, kailangan nila tignan nga itong Macau. Nakakadalawang sunod ng panalo yan.
Hindi na yan. They're beginning to learn how to play together. No? Laking bagay na dumating yung number 7. Si Diong yan. Nung first few games, wala siya, di ba?
Yes. Parang hindi pa kompleto, di ba? The first game was one of the few times also that they were parang hindi pa yata sila naka-practice game.
I think NLEX yung kalaban nila nung game na yun. San Miguel hands up to a 5-point lead with the final minute ticking away. Look at this. Breakaway, no dribble. Success.
Gotta love Sahonia and Havillonar, what they're doing.
Yes, sir. Sahonia now with 14. 11, 13. Joey, 4 mo parang 3. Yung 3 mo parang 4. Baka maging 5 yan. Mag-isip-isip ka, ha? 26 seconds. Naman, laking tao ito si Sahonia, no? Tingnan mo. Wow. Yeah, 15 na.
Ganun-ganun lang, ha? Parang hindi mo mapapansin pa nung una, eh.
Yan, 15. Malinaw na yung seconds ni Joey Santillan. 15 na.
He had 9 points in the first quarter. 6 here in the second.
King. Hand time. No, and we're done. San Miguel posting a lead of as much as 18, but Titan Ultra refused to just fold up and go quietly into the rainy night. They roared back. They are now within 3 as we await the start of the third. Titan Ultra scratched and clawed back from 18 points down to come within just 3 points at the end of the first 24 minutes of action. This game is far from over, though.
Oh, definitely far from over. Nakita natin itong Titan had a good start, and then San Miguel, you know, able to come back and really take control of that first quarter. And then no second quarter, parang kita mo, i-break open na ng San Miguel. But then Titan came back, knocking down a number of threes, 5 3-point shots actually in the second quarter.
As you take a look at the numbers.
Eto, bakit ba lumamang ang San Miguel? Dahil ang ganda ng kanilang ikot ng bola. Moving that ball 16 times. Titan only 8 second chance points, however, yung effort, yung mga offensive rebounds, and then those putbacks by Titan Ultra, 8 second chance points, and then yung turnovers ng San Miguel. That's what's really hurting them. 11 turnovers for San Miguel, 17 points off the turnovers for Titan. So San Miguel needing to limit that to be able to really get this lead and retain the lead. Ang nangyayari kasi, lumalabang sila, then bumabalik itong Titan.
Masyadong significant na wala yung import ng Titan dito sa scoring parade.
Oh, for sure. Itong kanilang import na si Brown na hinahanapan pa ng laro. Not really able to score just yet. But Munzon and Sahonia, 16-15, and Efranio with 8. Javilinar with 6. On the other end, ito namang San Miguel Beermen, Ahanisi with 14, King with 12, Marshall, Laster, and Trollano both with 10.
In the first half, it was obvious that both teams were just shooting the lights out.
Yeah.
There was no time to establish the defense because ang pace ng laro eh, no? At this guy escaped with a number of points in that first half.
15 points for Brian Sahonia, 4 of 5 from the 2-point area, 1 of 4 from the 3-point area. And then nakashoot pa yan ng 4 points. And really, he brings that energy. And hindi siya tumitigil, di ba? Pagpasok niya, grabe yung pinapakita niya. He's only played 11 minutes, but he's already scored 15 points. 6 of 10 from the field for him. So really good account para dito kay Brian Sahonia.
Earlier today, we had Macau winning against Terra Firma Jeep. Terra Firma had chances to win that game also.
Bandang dulo, hindi na sila makapuntos eh. They were still up 92-90 if I'm not mistaken.
Tapos nag-92 all.
Yep.
Tapos asap ng lahat ng tao sa akin. Ito, schedule ng Friday. Pagkatapos niyo po mag-shopping dyan sa SM Mall Lubesia Arena, alam niyo naman mga shopping outlets dyan. Reno, China, and Magnolia. Meralco. Laban sa Ginebra.
Gandang double header niyan, ha?
Ganda. Actually, back-to-back tayo sa MOA this coming weekend. Friday and Saturday, then back to Araneta on Sunday for the Clasico. So, if you are Titan, things to do, top of mind, Atog, anong suggestions mo para sa Titan?
Well, I like, kung paano ba sila nakabalik, right? Yung depensa nila, Villunar really trying to make things difficult. They were quicker to the basketball. Yung effort nila, they were able to do that in that second quarter.
That's true.
Diba? And really, they need to be able to challenge San Miguel a little bit more. Nung una, nakita natin a lot of points in the paint and fast break points and layups for the San Miguel Beermen. So effort defensively for their Titan Ultra.
If you're San Miguel, you gotta clean up some parts of your
game.
For
sure. Lalo na yung turnovers. Too many turnovers, I feel, for the San Miguel Beermen. 11 yun eh.
In those turnovers, marami nung leak out na ng ano yun.
Yes.
Ng Titan, actually. Ilang breakaway layups yun.
Tsaka na-anticipate yung kanilang passing lane. Right? So that's something that, you know, I feel definitely can easily be handled. Pero itong San Miguel, actually, yan ang nagiging problema nila, the turnovers, right? Because they actually average 17.8 turnovers a ball game. They're dead last. Number 13 in the league. Pinakamadaming turnover.
They also need to make cleaner passes inside to Junmar Fajardo, actually. It's one of their dilemmas in that first half of play.
This is the third quarter.
I get a kick out of players talking with each other. And then they're guarding each other, no? Naging trabaho, yung a moment of humanity, if you want. Tapos babantayan. Junmar squeezes through. And the footwork made that happen.
Sev Classic. First play for the San Miguel Beermen. Puntahan natin si
third quarter, you can actually hear the voice of Leo Austria in that play. Let's go to Junmar. First play. Basta natin sa loob.
You gotta give him more touches.
Yeah. However, the free throw for Junmar does not work. Junmar hitting only 50% of his free throws. Not too many. 3 of 6 before that one. In the meantime, here's Mr. Energy, Joshua Munzon. Balance. Oh, he got that.
Over 3 guys from the San Miguel Beermen.
This guy is also a bundle of energy. Here's King.
Look at Villar trying to deny Junmar Fardo, making it difficult for him.
Katawan eh, no? Katawan sa katawan. Corner flip. Easy. It's the edge of the board. Munzon gathers it. Takbo ang Titan. Squeeze through. Walang bola si Munzon. Balanza fighting for it. It's a lead cut by San Miguel. 3-on-2 basketball. However, Junmar's pass is read by you.
Yun yung sinasabi natin, Seb. You clean up that basketball, yung mga passes. Time again, that was a turnover. You had the numbers, you should be able to score.
And
especially Junmar,
yeah.
Misi, and King Yun.
Junmar is tapping himself on the head saying, yeah, Dom, I heard you.
Narinig yata niya si Coach Peter Martin.
Ayaw mo. Pareho siguro sinasabi. Ito, matagal natin kilala si Peter. Ang kintab-kintab niya diyan sa kampo.
Oo eh.
Diba? Kitang-kita mo, ano? Tayong-tayo.
Lalo mo si Coach Peter Martin. Obviously made a living defensively, defending really good players. Pero alala mo nung nasa NBA, nag-aantay ng drop pass doon sa 8 feet away from the basket from Romel Adukul or Alex Compton. Tapos tak-tak na lang.
Pensionado. The nicest guys in our league, in our circles. Huh? In the meantime, here's King. I know King likes playing in this venue. No? Sa Blackwater, dami niyang tinirang tres dito. Eh.
Kabisado na.
Itong venue na ito. Marcio locks this dribble. Look at you. Up to the races with a sprint. Got it. And look at this. Just like that, Ultra is in the lead.
That's a 6-2 start here of this third quarter. Yung sinasabi natin, nakakailang turnover na ulit itong San Miguel Beermen.
The Ciliado defense of the game brought to you by Pioneer Electric Seal. Ciliado ang buong anumang panahon.
And Seb, yung mga turnover.
Yeah, we're in the 30, by the way. Go ahead.
Itong mga turnover ng San Miguel, pwede mong maiwasan. Right? Hindi siya necessarily under duress, their turnover. So just needing to, keep it cleaner, keep it tighter.
And I think that's actually take a look at the brain trust of San Miguel, Dai Mendoza, George Garland, even team manager Robert Nunn. They're probably saying the same thing. We don't play this way.
Oh,
it's our usual format, Yes. We will have 4 teams moving up from each group.
And best of 5 in quarterfinals. So guaranteed ka at least 3 games in the quarters.
Yeah.
Unlike before, isa lang.
Yung knockout, ano? Oh, they needed that. Easy drains the 3, knocks it down.
Pag nakapuntos yung San Miguel, parang ang dali-dali ng basketball.
Oh, no.
Diba when they run their sets well.
And coming out with timeout. In the meantime, this is a 3. Almost not quite. Balanza took it away from Lassiter, and that close-range shot. Billionaire is having a ball here. However, King.
That time, minadali nila yung basketball.
San Miguel and Titan exchanging leads here. Ultra follow-up. Yes, we're tied. Munzon, to be very clear, was blocked by Junmar Fardo. Here's King. Yu is in his path. Kicks it outside. Misi 4.
Nobody challenging that shot.
Nobody even close.
Oh, eh. Makikita natin this quarter again. Both teams not really defensively, not really putting too much in it.
12 points by Misi. Marshall. Followed by Villar. Here's King. Munzon is in front of him. Long pass to Misi. The 3. Not this time. Here's a long tap out. Here's King. Ano, Joey? 12 o 21? 21, correct. So left hand mo yung 10. Okay. Sige, 21.
Familiarity din.
Kasi sumenyos yun ang 1-2. So tumalig yung 12. Yung pala 21 na. O 21 para malinaw. Marcio. Dali naman correct yun. Hindi naman news ito eh.
Tama.
Advantage na sports yun.
Tama.
Diba? It's a news when you say so-and-so amount of money was lost. You better be right about it. Diba?
Kaya may teleprompter.
Kaya may mga editorial, mga nag-check. Check at least 2 sources daw in the news. Ano nangyayari daw?
Nabigyan ng technical foul si Coach Renzi Bahar for using profane language. Kasi bumagsak yung kanilang import eh.
Shooting the technical free throw, Josh.
King. You know when the game is important, everybody's refereeing the game.
Oh. Yung intensity, diba?
Yeah. Hanisi, tama si Joey Santillana ako naman ang mali, 21 points. Ganun lang. Ganun kabilis. Kasi uminit na siya rito sa third. Trollano, by the way, back in the game. Here's King. Ooh, clip.
Parang may renewed energy itong si Brown dito sa second.
Sa third, baka nakausap.
In the first 2 quarters, wasn't really asserting himself inside.
Ito ba yung issue?
Yan yung nirereklamo niya na binangga siya ni George King.
So, na-technical si Renzi.
Oo.
Balanza Ames, good line. Hindi lang pumasok. Classic there, soars on the board. Ito si Hanmisi. 21-23.
Easy. All the way to the basket. Tit for tat.
Kailangan medyo challenge mo. Well, mabilis eh. Dikit pa rin po ang laro, 75-70. Stepping.
Stepping for the import.
Ayun, see you. Tama naman sa niya. Next play. Ano naman parang goal. Next shot.
Wala ka na magagawa.
Bunker na di next shot. Tubig naman, di next shot.
Next ball.
Madalas yun. First time ako maka-break ng 100, nagulat ako yung pa rin yung bola.
Sarap.
Kasi natandaan ko yun, yellow yung bola ko that day. Hindi pa nawawala eh. Turnover to Eileen. Bakit? Sige, go Eileen.
Sir 7 Dom,
Baka sa
depensa
inyo
sa
yung audio
post-bat
niya.
sa transition ang hinighlight ni Assistant Coach Gerson Cabiltes bilang difference makers in the second quarter where they outscored SMB 27-23. Nagustuhan nila ang isa lang ang abante ng SMB sa rebounds at dagdag ni Coach Gerson. We would like to commend how he limited them to just 2 offensive rebounds and 0 second chance points. Kaya naman kahit 5 points lang ang kanilang import in the first half, hindi daw ito concern as he says Tyrell is being double-teamed at the post but he is making good reads by involving his teammates. The same can be said for Junmar Fajardo as Coach Peter Martin asked Junmar to find ways to get rid of the double team because that's where they can get going. The biggest concern, however, has been the 11 turnovers. Kaya ang hinihingi ni Coach Peter is to be more careful of their cross-court passes. Hindi din daw pwedeng masyadong mahaba ang mga passes so they need to be more mindful of their spacing. Balik sa inyo.
Exactly, Eileen. Thank you very much. Sa last 2 sequences, tumatayo na si Leo Oscar. Here's another run, but this time by San Miguel. And this is a good run. They re-establish a double-digit lead after losing the lead very briefly, though. And we'll take a short break and return very quickly.
Ano naman tayo sa main muna. Now, listen. George King is guarding Terrell. We call 5. Okay? Terrell Hill. Ato. Dali mo na rito, Derek. Josh. Back pick. Right away. Cross screen. Look at the right away here. Run. Tinan mo na kagad si Tyrell doon sa loob. Pag wala, stagger screen tayo kay Josh. Okay? To, balikan mo yung screen kay ano ha.
Okay, back with us here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Don't pasadaan mo.
Ito, yung ating team standings. San Miguel at 3-1. Titan at 1-4. Paalala natin, top 4 lang ang papasok into the next round. But you will play each of your group mates twice. So dito sa Group A, 12 ang laro mo.
Macau is knocking at the door, and that's why, you know, if your TNT drop on 5G, you don't want to start losing.
Yes.
You know, you're not complete, but you need the wins. Here's Munzon. They're down by 10 currently. He fires. Doesn't get it to fall in, and the rebound claimed by the Beermen. Lassiter is cutting downstairs. Double team.
Sabi ni Munzon, bola daw ang nakakuha niya, anticipating that crossover of George King.
Here is Eric Dionisio returning. Di ba yun ang mga masasarap pag tinatawagan si Munzon, si Maverick Mahmisi. King, block, rejected Munzon.
That's 2 fouls back-to-back para dito kay Munzon. Kung siya ulit.
Holding foul number 24, Joshua Munzon. That's his third personal foul.
Pangatlo na yan in total.
I guess the refs have just learned when to listen and when to ignore. Ano?
Management din yan eh. Right? If you're the referee, to make the players understand that you will listen, but at the same time only as much.
Tama ka tungkol kay Eileen Shee. Hindi nagpapahinga. Go, Eileen.
Dagdagan pa natin ang kwento, Sir Seven Dom. Hindi na nakakagulat na kaya ni George King pumuntos ng mahigit 30 sa iisang laro. Kaso lang in their last game, ang kasama naman nito ay 9 turnovers. Kaya ika nga ni Coach Peter Martin, that was his worst game. Pero hindi lahat siya ay may kasalanan. Dagdag ni Coach Peter, some of it were due to familiarity, pero yung iba ay due to bad spacing. Kaya naman coming in today, Coach Peter asked his team to help George out, addressing their placement in the court and being accountable for each other. Balik sa inyo.
I agree, place spacing, familiarity, but it's also about decision making.
Yes.
In the meantime, and that's where helpful. Magsanay ka sa mga teammates mo. The corner shot, is that Ular? Yes, it is. It's a tray.
Para pag-tinignan mo si Dionisio at si Ular, pareho eh, di ba? Parehong kaliwete, parehong forma.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. And Ular with his first 3 points. Yes. King with a flip.
We're just giving him that basket and allowing him to create.
And he's now accumulated 20. Here's Brown. Long. Ahanisi stops, fires, claims it. Basketball simple for Ahanisi today, 26.
26 points for Ahanisi. 5 3-point shots made.
More than adequately making up for the absence of CJ Perez.
Tsaka 1 of 9 siya in the previous game.
Look at that graceful glide by Trollano, and San Miguel is pouring it on again.
Yes, they're stepping on the gas now. Ang nangyayari kasi, they step on the gas, then they release. Step on the gas and release.
You know, when you make that analogy, I trust you on that. One, I ride with you home. Two, you and cars were made for each other. In the meantime, Trollano. 3. Yes. Trollano, just like that, coming off the bench, producing 15, and now a 30. And here's that concern of Renzi Bahar way back in the first quarter.
Yes.
Are we just going to watch the Beermen shoot that ball.
In the last 2 minutes and change, 11-3 ang ginawa nitong San Miguel. Nga, tumidiin sila, tumatapak sa...
And at 11-3, that was quickly done.
Yes.
Merong 11-3 now.
Mahaba.
Painstaking eh. Pero ito, quickly.
Diba? 3 points by Anisi, 3 points by Trollano, a jumper by George King.
Tapos si Anisi. Actually, if you look at the team standings, we can name race for the top 4 of each group. In the meantime, Sumang is back in. Had a brief stint in the first half. 4:15 and San Miguel, they love the third quarter. That's usually the place where they start making that move. Here's Sumang wide open. Circles out. Junmar gathers it. King sees a crease. No success though. Junicious pass. Sumang doesn't get it. Anisi. Lassiter collects it. He will go all the way. Smothered by Brown. It's on the floor. Trollano. King sets, fires, drains it.
Thailand, able to get the rebound but not able to clear it. Diba?
And you gather all the leaves and put it in somewhere, diba?
And just like that, that's a 21-point lead by the San Miguel Beermen.
And how they have outscored Titan in this period. Lassiter behind the backer. Trollano is gone. They're pouring it on, Dom.
Definitely. Makikita mo making a little bit of effort on the defensive end. And now they opened up this ball game.
With their biggest lead right now.
1 attempt lang for Titan.
Nabangga siya. He wanted the basket. He wanted the attempt. Trollano collects it. Here's a corner shot. No. Rebound, Trollano. Score just like that, coming off the bench. He left 19. And then Anisi with 20 plus. Lee Prissy Brown. Baka traveling.
Seemed like a traveling there.
But I think there may have been a foul. Called. They give the foul to Junmar. Okay, we've got a timeout on our floor here in the third, 2:27 to play. We will return to Ninoy Aquino very quickly.
Depensa naman tayo.
Substitution for the Giant Racers by Omega Olar. Substitution for
Pero alam mo, message game nito na San Miguel eh. Oh, okay, fine. Phoenix and NLEX are having good games, but don't forget us. We are still very much around.
Well, everybody knows that San Miguel is such a strong team.
We wanna
Oh,
get,
CJ Perez.
we wanna get back into the championship.
Susubukan nila si CJ Perez, who was reported by Eileen earlier on with an injury. At a game time decision siya. So ngayon na malaki susubukan.
It's been decided. And this count is 98-75 with 2:26 remaining in the third. Jericho. Junmar jumps, misses. And here come the Giant Risers. Omega's back in the game. Over to Brown. Open shot. No. Omega underneath. Uses height. And King smothered him. King, big steps. Giant strides. He's going bananas here. 27.
Ang maganda dito kay King, kasi pati sa depensa, right? Sa kanya nang galing yung block na yun.
25 or 27. Doesn't make a difference actually.
Dami na nilang pumuputos pa dito sa San Miguel Beermen.
King. Once a night at Ninoy Aquino, and he doesn't shoot a 4. Why not? Coconut sa kanya.
Kasi balikan natin ulit yung report ni Eileen kanina. Diba? Partial tear sa groin dito si CJ Perez. Pero nag-i-insist siya maglaro. Grabe talaga yung attitude nitong si CJ Perez para makalaro. Gusto talagang makatulong. Doesn't matter if he's injured. Kasi that's going against the advice of the PT. Na dapat ipahinga na niya.
Ito yung 4 kanina. Pahinga muna si Junmar. Ito mo, tatlo yung umalis sa silya. Pumasok si Junmar doon sa bench.
Lalo na si CJ Perez. Kasi explosive lahat yung mga galaw niya.
And uy, maganda timing ito.
Yes, Sahonia really good at reading those passing lanes.
Considering that he's so muscular, diba? He's so quick. Galing niya magpasa ng passing lane. King counters quickly.
Defense of Titan really needs to tighten up.
Sumang. 22 seconds, final shot time.
So far, Seba, this is a 45-point quarter for San Miguel.
You know, it's so easy to conclude there was no defense, diba? Ooh, is it a 4-point? Is it 4 free throws? Yes, it is.
Oh, nandun siya sa linya eh. Past that 4-point line.
I now get this sometimes. The players ask for a review or a challenge to support the fact that they did not do anything.
Hindi na pwede ngayon yun eh.
Oo nga eh.
Ang challenge mo lang is either to upgrade the foul or downgrade it, di ba?
Pag natawag na, wala na eh, di ba? Basta alala ko sa Blackwater. Kami ni Kinito yun. Minsan kinuha niya yung map boy, yung map ng map boy. Siya nag-map eh. Dito. Hindi nung yakin eh. Ito, tinamaan niya sa kamay. 3 free throws.
3 of 3 so far for King.
Kala ko nasa taas yung scoreboard. Tumingin na sa taas.
Kaya ako yung una ko tingin ngayon lagi sa gilid. Kasi mas madali pag gilid and then taas. Wala sa gilid.
Sa Antipolo naman, sa kaliwa ka tingin ng tingin, di ba? King is given a end of quarter rest. May foul.
Foul to give, CJ Perez.
Aray, sabi ni Roy Suman. So parang sinasabi ni CJ, sorry, sabi ni Coach. Ang laki ng nakakabuli ng Titans.
Yes.
110 to 81. San Miguel pulling away here in the third. We'll be back with the final quarter. back, and it's time to summarize the game. Don, the imports, let's put them together and size them up.
Well, big disparity in terms of scoring. George King with 35 points, 11 pa lang para kay Brown. 8 rebounds, 2 for Brown. And then kita mo naman number of field goals, 11 of 17. And then may katulong pa. Itong si George King in Jerick Ahanmisi, 26 points. And really just scorching hot. Hasn't missed from the 2-point area.
Parang alam niyang papasok. Ano? Parang paniwala lang. And the San Miguel scoring run, spelling the difference. The huge gap has been created. It's a really big mountain to climb for Titan here. The Healy has been brought into the game. There's a curl to the basket. Avillonard, you'll give a foul.
Hindi niya na-anticipate yung speed move ni Tautua papunta sa baseline.
Paulo Hernandez, second stint on the floor. Jericho Cruz has also been brought in. The scoring by periods, 49 to 23 was the edge of San Miguel, and Dom pointed out. Mabilis ho mag-subtract si Dom. So 49 points. Yung,
49 to 23.
Yeah, yun ang nakalagay kanina. Parang,
More than double the output.
Actually, parang yung ulan nitong araw na ito, yung buhos talaga.
Parang yung buhos kahapon na 30 minutes lang. Diba ganun ang ginawa rin itong San Miguel noong third quarter, bumuhos eh.
Grabe kinikwento sa akin mga kasama natin sa RPTV, sa Sports 5, ano nga, kung paano umakyat yung tubig sa labas. Eh, mga truck natin, nandito lahat sa kaliwa.
Correct. Hindi nga sila makababa ng truck.
At saka nakakatakot doon. Siyempre, lahat ng mga truck na yun, umaandar ng kuryente.
Yes.
Hernandez watching very closely the dribble of Sumang. And Sumang's pass does not arrive at its destination. Jericho looks inside. Kahilig is already in the corner waiting for the pass, but Jericho doesn't see him yet. Tautua is gone.
Well, that third quarter definitely big numbers for San Miguel. 68% from the field, 5 3-point shots made for 56% from that area. And then 7 ang assist pa nila. And then 3 steals and 2 blocks.
Boy, before that basket, 32 na yun, 30 na yun. Tautua and Avillonard back. Tautua inching in. Avillonard not biting, and Avillonard disappointed. He got the foul in the last turn to the basket.
Except nung third quarter na yun, nakakalawang 4-point shot pa eh.
All-time longest in consecutive games. Pinalaro sa Talipara.
Oo, para hindi masira yung streak.
Okay, you were saying, sorry.
We're talking about the numbers for the San Miguel Beermen, 68% from the field. And then they had 7 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. And naman ang ganda ng kanilang quarter. But you know, Titan, you look at it in terms of the numbers, 41% from the field. Not bad at all.
Eileen, go.
9 points in the third quarter. Ang bile ni Coach Renzi Bahar for the remainder of the game, ang kailangan ng kanyang kompetanan is continue making stops on defense. Wala daw silang babaguhin, pero on offense, gusto niyang isiguro that his team executes as he says. Let's go look for Josh and allow him to go downhill. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Eileen Shi.
Key doon continuous stops, hindi continually stop.
Okay.
Diba?
Yeah, I get it.
Cannot stop playing defense.
Corner flip. Hernandez too long. Munzon gathers it off the floor. Looks for a guard. Munzon slows down. Accelerates. Gives it to the streaking Munzon, who will score on tight reverse.
Gotta make a run. Trying to make a run earlier.
Some kind of run.
Dito sa fourth quarter.
Kasi laki nito, 30.
At makaka-run ka lang after mo makaputos is to be able to play defense. Look at that. Basahon niya able to block that shot.
Trollano picks himself up, natawa because it's a clean swat. Brown.
13 points for the import, Terrell Brown.
Here's Jericho. Stops. Dahil he has a shot from the outside. It won't stay inside. Kaya naman pala, bilis ng broad natin. Nilabas yung graphic na. Kaya tatawa-tawa si CJ. Straight continues.
Oo.
Ooh, there's a foul on the reverse of Munzon.
Foul on number 3.
Kaya naman nung pinasok siya, nung malaking lamang.
Okay.
Hindi malaking
He doesn't have
chance.
and he doesn't really have to stay long on,
Yeah.
on the court. Play of the game, hatid sa inyo ng Sports Plus.
Really see kung paano nila ginagamit itong si Hernandez. Really one of the guys. Yung second group, siya na yung point guard. While they're waiting for guys like Chris Ross to come back.
Kasi dati nung nandiyan si Alex kapag pwedeng si Alex no? Alternate point guard. And they even used Arvin Santos as a point
Yes.
guard.
Yung Jeron Teng.
Di matiis nila Austria, tayo ng tayo.
Mahirap pag sanay ka kasi nakatayo eh.
Di ba?
Ang dapat huwag na umupo si Coach Peter. Di ba? Para hindi naman tempo.
Sige na nga, tayo ka na nga. Alam mo si Habilionar, masarap lang siyang panoorin kasi animated yung mukha niya. Kasi whether he makes a basket or commits a foul, he's happy to be playing with a job.
Yes. Tsaka willing to do the dirty work.
Yeah,
Right.
especially against these big guns.
Tsaka hindi siya takot, di ba?
Oo.
Labanan si Junmar Fajardo, pinahirapan niya, doing the best that he can.
Here's Basamao trying to bother Jericho. Jericho tagged offline. Picked up by Munzon. Munzon wants to go inside and Villeneuve gets the basket and I think may kasamang foul.
That's a foul on Kautua. Parang naabutan niya sa ulo ba?
San Miguel Beermen.
Beermen will utilize the timer. They're in command of this game, leading by 30.
Double piece ha, 2-2-1. Yung last line of defense, hindi ha. Ayun ang dalawa. Second line ka na, Paulo ha, second line. 2-2-1, pagbaba natin 2-3. Okay, gawa. Pagbaba. One time lang, one time.
Back with us here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium and Vita Cruz in Manila, part of the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex, of course. In the meantime, Villeneuve completes the three-point play, but such a commanding lead by San Miguel as of now, don't.
And they haven't let off the gas, unlike in the previous quarters, right? In the third quarter, they really stepped on it, and here in the fourth quarter, continuing that same pressure.
Exactly. As Tautua throws up a difficult shot, almost had it, but it did not cooperate. 7:26 remaining before what looks like a win by San Miguel already. masyadong malaki itong lamang na ito.
Yes.
Long press him out, tries his hand with what he does best. Munzon. Nag-aabot ba sa terra firma itong dalawa ito?
Parang nag-aabot sila eh. Oo, ni Kahilig.
Pushing foul on number 11, Anthony Scalini. It's his first personal foul. 13 foul for the Beermen.
Andreas with the foul, his first. And Munzon will shoot charities here. So after tonight, if things hold, so ang Titan will be what sa team standings?
1-5.
1-5, no? Malaki ang habulin, ha? Trollano aims, gets a friendly bounce. And even that is working.
Kasi balikan natin yung unang 5 laro nitong Titan. Lost against Terra Firma, 113-100. Lost to Converge, 105-74. Pero wala kasi import niyan. Diba? And then the NLEX Road Warriors, they also lost by 35, 135-100. And then nanalo finally against the TNT 103-87. Then lost against Macau 132-126. Yun yung sinasabi natin. Diba? Depensa talaga ang nagiging kulang para dito sa Titan. In the one game that they won, they only gave up 87 points.
Trollano tries to counter with his version of a 3. 6 and 10 remaining. Under the basket. Oh! Avilinar missing a gimme. San Miguel is 5 and 55 away from this win. Dua loses the ball completely.
Substitution for Giant Racers, J.R. Moore for Avilinar.
Then we'll see some action, and Kalma will as well. Diba, napaka San Miguel, Kalma, and Tank come in.
Ay, grabe.
When I was writing down the lineup, sabi ko, wow, kailangan magpa-picture si Hector and
Robocop.
And si Robocop na nakita ko sa grocery, sabay kami nagtutulak ng cart kahapon o nung isang araw.
Ganon?
Tabi lahat eh.
Saan yun? Grocery nga rin.
Sa Unimart.
Sa Green Hills.
Joshua Munzon. And his fourth personal foul, 15 foul for the Giant Racers.
Cruz, Kalma, Hernandez. Siyempre yung Kalma dati eh. Guarda yun eh. Here's Munzon with a breakaway.
Joshua Munzon.
Still a lot of time left.
Yeah. But so many things Titan has to do, really. Hernandez trying to use the pick of Kalma. Kahili drains the top of the keyhole 3. He's always had that shot.
Yes. Kahit nung nasa Terra Firma siya, kahit anong team na mapunta, itong si Kahilig. Pero maganda dito kay Kahilig, hindi rin takot yan makipagpanggaan.
Yan. Saka ito, biga. Here's Pesumal. Drops it in a 5-footer.
Getting his first 2 points of the ball game.
Kalma digs in deep against Brown. Hook shot. No. Brown takes it away. Lead with Munzon. No. Tulak.
Push.
Siyang bukot ba ito? Yep. Titan will utilize a timeout. We will let them do that after this these messages. So many bright, shining stars for the Beermen tonight. Trollano is definitely one of them.
Don Trollano, 22 points, 3 of 4 from the 3-point area, 6 of 9 from the 2-point area. And just making it look so easy. Diba yung mga spin moves na ganyan?
Na-ankle breaker rin eh.
Oo eh.
Diba when you... Nakakatakot doon pag ikot, may babangga. Pero alam niya eh, no, when to use it eh.
Parang na-anticipate niya. So, saan yung butas? Doon sa depensa.
Nakalagay no U-turn, no U-turn dyan. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. In the meantime, Hernandez is at the free throw line. Si Coach, si Biboy Rabanes ba yung nakatayo? Hindi ako sure. Siyempre, isa siya sa mga assistant coach dyan.
Kanina, nakatayo si Coach Biboy. Katabi ni Coach Boyce.
Very few people can call him Melchor. I'm one of them. Kasi yun ang totoong pangalan.
Oh.
Melchor Rabanes, a long time. Very frequent defensive player. Awarded ng PBA. Wow. Ito yung the bench. Hernandez will sit down.
Mantua coming in for the San Miguel Beermen.
Royce Mantua. May konti kang data dyan.
Isa sa mga rookies or rookie nito ng San Miguel Beermen. Played for UST in Adamson. The 33rd overall pick by the San Miguel Beermen. 23 years old.
Kamukhang Ozzy, ano? Bill Ozzy. Dang. Familiar mo? I tease his daddy about wala ka nun.
Si daddy niya ano talaga yung 15-foot jumper ang pamatay.
Saka yung defense.
The defense, yeah.
Bangga. Nice move. Hindi lang pumasok. Perhaps, ano, and as we watch Tang shoot against Pasman, hindi na-stop ng Titan ang San Miguel when they still could.
Yes.
From a defensive standpoint, no?
Well, they got into a ploy na, sige, let's try to outscore San Miguel. And, you know, 99 out of 100 times, you're not going to be able to win that type of game back.
You gotta force them into their bad shots,
yes,
turnovers, which they were doing for a while.
First quarter, a 7-point lead, pero maganda pa nga yung balik ng Titan yan nung una eh.
Calma gets a good feed from Cruz. And we're coming down to the last 3 minutes. So this one ball game by San Miguel.
The second quarter really was a quarter for Titan. They outscored San Miguel 27-20.
They had a good second quarter. The Sumal takes away the outlet pass.
Pero that's really the key, diba? Kailangan makapag-compete ka 48 minutes.
Lalo na from a defensive standpoint, ano? Jericho Cruz with the bump. Sila ni you all night long.
Oh. Yung sasabihin ko.
GAC game-changing play brought to you by GAC. Natawa ako nung si Yu, he was checking his jaw.
Kanina, no?
Nung sagap na nagkamanggaan sila sa floor ni Jericho Cruz. Amores is on the floor. Alam mo, I was talking to Patrick Aquino because where they practice is near my house. So I walk, do errands. I saw Patrick. We were talking about how hard it is to win in the PBA.
Oh, yes.
You have to do many things aside from having a good lineup. To do many things.
Kailangan magtrabahuhan.
Hirap. Ronnie Magsanov always tells me, ang hirap manalo. You start, of course, by having a good team, good players, but then the molding.
Building the culture as well.
Here's Tang. Slows it down. 2 minutes left to play. Brought to you by Sports Plus. Jerome 10. You also have to be humble in a team like San Miguel.
Oh, yes.
Given all the firepower there.
Tsaka yung ano nga, yung demand on a player.
Yeah.
Pag pinasok ka, kailangan
Perform.
makapakita ka na maganda.
Yeah. And you manage your expectations also.
Ang maganda dyan, you always have a chance of winning a championship.
Yun lang. Oo nga. Like Hilig 1-1. Mami Johnson 1-1.
And then, you take the good, right? Ano ba yung good? Sa ensayo, can you imagine kung gaano ka-competitive yung ensayo? Because you're playing against basically the top-tier players in the league every day.
And you have to guard the good ones as well on your own team. Calma gets that to roll in.
Substitution for the Giant Racers, accent the Eagle for that year.
Alejandro Inigo gets to see some action with a minute and 12 remaining. Balanza. Here's an outside three. A follow-up? No. So, uphill climb, back to the drawing board, all those cliches. Well,
Both teams coming off a loss.
Yeah, pala.
Itong Titan natalo sa Macau. Ito namang San Miguel Beermen coming off that loss against the Road Warriors. So wanting to get back. So San Miguel with this impending win will go up in the team standings to 4-1. Yung San Miguel naman, ano bang nangyari ng first 4 games nila? They won against Macau, won against Terra Firma, won against Converge 120-122. And then natalo dito sa NLEX Road Warriors. So yun yung journey nila so far.
Palma hit a 3-point shot to the delight of the starters of San Miguel, who rose up together. And this game is in the books, Dom.
Yeah, if you look at the numbers, really, just giving up 143 points. That's something that Titan really needs to... Alam naman ni Coach Renzi, di ba kanina, dun sa mga timeouts nasabi rin that they really need to work on the defensive end. Remember, in their losses, Titan gave up 132 to Macau, 135 to the Road Warriors, 113 to Terra Firma, and then 105 to Converge.
There lies the difference. So final count is 143 to 105 in favor of San Miguel Beer.
Big 38-point win by the San Miguel Beermen. Sinabi nga natin, they did not let off anymore after that third quarter.
And the player of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, is
Jericho Hanmisi. He had 12 points in that first quarter and then continued on 26 points. For a while, did not miss. Ang maganda dito kay Jericho Hanmisi, wala siyang kinukuha mga tira sa ibang mga teams na hinahanap siya. Pag hinahanap siya, he is ready to be able to take those shots. And really a good bounce-back game for him. 1 of 9 in their previous game against the Road Warriors. Dinala siya dito sa San Miguel to be able to make outside shots. He made his outside shots in tonight's ballgame.
And again, our final score, 143 to 105. San Miguel with a clear, decisive, authoritative win against Titan Ultra. So in behalf of Dominic Uy and Eileen Chi and our entire RPTV Sports 5 team, coming to you from the heart of the Sports Center in Manila, the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex, where the Ninoy Aquino Stadium resides. We'll see you soon.
Congratulations to our player of the game, Jericho Hanmisi. Before this game, we talked about you doubting yourself and being a lot hesitant, especially after just being held to 2 points last game. But what helped you get your confidence and your rhythm again tonight?
It was really most of my teammates. I got a chance to talk to them, and they just told me to just keep being myself, keep shooting the ball, and don't worry about the last games.
Compared to your first few games in that San Miguel jersey, where's our progress now in terms of your comfort level with the team and the system?
I'm super comfortable with my teammates, my coaches, and every single day I'm just trying to get better, just trying to improve myself. Yeah, I'm just trying to improve myself and make sure that every day is a new day.
I'm pretty sure your kids are asleep now, but is there any message you'd want to send? Go ahead and also give a special shout out to your loved ones.
I want to shout out to my wife. Thank you for coming. My tito's here. My cousins are here. Thank you guys for coming. And I love you guys so much.
Thank you so much, Jarek. Let's now hear from Coach Peter Martin.
Congratulations, Coach Peter. It was a game of runs until SMB exploded for 49 points in the third quarter, eventually closing with a high of 143 points. What were you preaching in those moments that was so effective in creating that separation?
Why are you using the word preaching? I'm kidding. I just want to say hello to all the Grace Fellowship Church members. Siyempre, mag-ano na ako magbabate sa mga lahat ng nagdadasal para sa amin dito. And yeah, it was a game of runs. Of course, it's really difficult knowing that Titan can do. If we scouted their team, nakita naman natin, grabe na naman kung umiscore yung mga yan, especially kapag tumatakbo sila. So we were just weary of that. We tried to clean up the things that we had to clean up coming from NLEX. Sprinting back, turning the ball too much. And so, yeah, nakabawi kami, especially this guy, nakabawi din. Finally, he was able to shoot. I thought he was the best shooter in the PBA, but okay, now he is again because of tonight.
Okay, gotta go.
This was an important game for both these teams coming off losses. So as they hit the Ninoy Aquino Stadium hard court here tonight, win was on the minds of both San Miguel and Titan. First quarter done close and tight in the early goals.
Well, you look at the start of this ball game, simula pa lang, itong si Ahanisi, able to clear himself from that defense and able to get the first 2 points. And that basically started his run in terms of the offense. Pero nung simula, Titan, they got some steals, able to anticipate those passing lanes. 5 steal ang Titan in the first 12 minutes of action.
Munzon had 8 points to match up against the 12 of Ahanisi, and you made his contribution at 12. But you, of course, always have Marshall Lassiter.
Marshall Lassiter also coming up with a good ball game for the San Miguel Beermen. First quarter, 10 puntos na si Marshall.
And they both hit 30 points in that opening quarter. Second quarter was different.
The second quarter, definitely. You look at the San Miguel Beermen, seemed like they let off the gas, seemed like they were allowing itong Titan. But Trollano came in and scored 8 points for the San Miguel Beermen, 8 of the 23 ng San Miguel.
In the meantime, Avillonar made some contributions, aside from having to play defense against Junmar Fajardo.
When he came into the ball game, nag-iba ang laro nitong Titan. Nakakuha sila ng run. Played a lot better defense sa Honya as well.
He would do that many times in this game.
At 6 points in that quarter.
And then King, who loves playing in this venue, also made a huge contribution in this battle. 12 points at the end of the first half. And in the third quarter, Doug pointed it out correctly that Brown wasn't so much significant production-wise in the first half.
Definitely not aggressive in that first half. I don't see Brown. But this third quarter definitely belonged to the San Miguel Beermen. 49 big points for the Beermen. They just stepped on the gas and never looked back. They got a lot of open looks. That one was an open look by Ahanisi, and just making it look so easy. Even easier, Don Trollano going all the way to the basket.
Just quickly, Ahanisi had 12 points at the end of the third quarter out of his 26. Here's Bernard. Almost saying, I will call him Bernard King very soon. And George King drilling in his favorite shot, the cuatro, at the end of the third. And then the fourth quarter, it was mopping up operations for San Miguel.
Well, the good thing about the San Miguel Beermen is they did not let off the gas anymore. Nung first 2 quarters, it seemed like they were going full throttle, letting off, full throttle, letting off. But the third quarter, they went full throttle and kept it on the pedal. Even if itong Titan tried with that 3-point shot of Joshua Munzon, San Miguel had an answer, whether it was the first group, the second group, or ito nga, the third stringers for the San Miguel Beermen, still able to keep Titan at bay.
Andres Cahilis nailing a familiar shot from him, the 3, and here comes the 10 specialty, the short jumper from 10. And that will do it for San Miguel's triumph against Titan, and that is the final count, 143, 105.
Your champion